Test, okay. Second recording. In the first recording, I doxed myself by accident. So I have to learn to be more prepared. Anyways, what I was saying, the first recording. Um, yes, last video I said that I'm gonna look into the stuff, like what was the stuff? I was gonna look into stuff how in Genesis 2.7, no, 2.7, yeah, he made man from dust of the earth, breathing into him the breath of life, and then became a living soul. But at the same time, in 120 something, I'm not sure which one. 27, and God made a man in his image, in the image of God he made him, male and female he made them. So how can he make them if he already made them? How can he make them afterwards if he already made them? And quick search of Google says that God created man and female on the sixth day, and God formed man and gave it living soul on the seventh. So maybe he created the concept of man on the sixth day, and he created him on the seventh. Maybe that's what they mean. Okay, this is the thumbnail. I will be changing that. Let's see now. Timer 10 minutes. Okay, let's begin. 3, 2, 1. Where was I? I ended at 2-8. Okay, 3, 2, 1, go. 2-8. And God gave. No, that's not it. That's just 1 something. 2-8. And the Lord made the garden in the east, in Eden, and there he put the man from whom he had made the man whom he had made. Okay, so he made the garden and he put him there. And out of the earth the Lord made every tree to come, delighting the eye and good for food. In the middle of the garden the tree of life and the tree of knowledge of good and evil. Okay. And the river went out of Eden, giving water to the garden, and from there it parted and became four streams. The name of the first is Pishon, which goes around about all the land of Havilah where there is gold. Okay, important plot points. And the gold of that land is good. There's. What is that shit? Wait, give me a second, guys. There is bdellium and the onyx. Hold on, what the fuck is bdellium? Wait. Okay, put it away, pause. Uh, Meaning. A fragment resin produced by number of. Okay, what the fuck is that? Okay. Bdellium is a semi-transparent oleo gum resin extracted from some plants. Okay. And what the fuck is onyx stone? 3 minutes. Okay, what is onyx stone? A protection from evil. Indian, blah blah. Onyx stone. Wikipedia, I guess. Onyx is a blended variety of something. Onyx, so it's like stones. Okay, let's keep going. And the name of the second river is Gihon. There goes around all the land of Kush. So we have the land of Pishon and the land of Kush, alright? And the name of the third river is Tigris. Wait, wasn't Tigris an actual river? Wait, what the fuck? Oh, profanities, whatever. Tigris river. Yo. Yeah, I said in history. Tigris and whatever the other rivers is where civilization started apparently. Fuck me, man. So there's some lore or some shit, some crossovers. Neat, bro. Fuck me. Which goes to the east of Assyria and the fourth of the and the fourth. What is Assyria? And the fourth river is Alpha, whatever. Give me a second. What is Assyria? An ancient kingdom of Mesopotamia. Oh, so it's not that it's a crossover. It's that the whole thing is in the Middle East. Wait. Alpha, whatever. Yeah, yeah, that's the river, right? Euphrates. Yes! Oh my god, so this like fucking. So the whole thing is in the Middle East then. Fucking mental. Okay, that's really interesting. And the Lord. Oh, I have to start the timer. Okay. And the Lord. Okay. And the Lord God took the man and put him in the Garden of Eden to do work in it and to take care of it. So already a thing, already a big difference is that I thought that heaven was supposed to be where man does nothing, like for meat and stuff, like Eden, not heaven. But apparently man has to do some work there. Interesting. And the Lord God gave them an order, saying, "You may freely take of the fruit of every tree of the garden, but of the fruit of the tree of the knowledge of good and evil you may not take. For on the day when you take it on, death will certainly come to you." And the Lord God said, "It is not good for the man to be by himself. I'll make one like himself as a help to him." And from the earth the Lord made the very beast of the field and every bird of the air, and took them and made what names he would give them, and whatever name he gave to any living thing, this was its name. Oh, this is where the fucking clip from Family Guy is. Yeah, there is a clip from Family Guy episode. Family Guy episode where. Yeah, yeah, this episode. Probably 2018 episode 19, where they go to heaven and they name shit. Ah, fuck me. Okay, I'll probably read for a bit more because I'm wasting time. I know. I see. And from the earth the Lord God made every pillar. I read that. And the man gave names to all cattle and to the birds of the air and to every beast of the field. But Adam had not like himself to help. And then Lord God sent his from his side while he was sleeping, took one of the bones from his side while he was sleeping, joining up the flesh again his piece. Yo, so God's a stalker? I'm kidding, but like, okay. And the bone which the Lord had taken from the man he made into a woman, and he took her to the man. Okay, so he makes woman, man and woman in the first part. Then in 2.8 he makes man and he makes woman again. So I really think he just made the concept of man at the start, and he made man, now he makes woman. And the man said, "This is now bone. What? This is now bone of my bone and flesh of my flesh. This is now bone of my bone and flesh of my flesh. Let her name be woman, because she was taken out of man." Holy shit! Let her name be woman, because she was taken out of man. Top 10 coolest moments, bro. This quote is amazing. I will screenshot that, bro. So, that's peak fucking. That's peak fucking fiction right there. From this coast will a man go away from his father and his mother and be joined. From this coast will a man go away from his father and his mother and be joined to his wife, and they will be one flesh. And the man and his wife were without clothing, and they had no sense of shame. From this coast will a man go away from his father and his mother. Okay. From this cause will a man go away from his father and his mother and be joined to his wife. They will be one flesh. So this is implying that man and woman are together. They're like one. Okay. And the man and his wife were without clothing, but they had no sense of shame. So they're married now. Cool. Keep going. Now the snake was. What? Okay, now the snake was. We go up, bro. There's snakes now. I remember the snake was the devil. Now the snake was The snake was wiser than any beast in the field from the Lord God had made, and he said to the woman, He has God truly said that you may not take the fruit of any tree in the garden. And the woman said, We may take of the fruit of the trees in the garden, but of the fruit of the tree in the middle of the garden, God has said, If you take of it or put in your hands on it, that will come to you. Wait. So, are we sure we didn't skip anything? No, we didn't. Okay. They will come to you. And the snake said, That will not certainly come to you, for God sees that on the day when you take of its fruit, your eyes will be open, and you will be as gods, having knowledge of good and evil. And when the woman saw that the tree was good for food and a delight to the eyes, and to be desired to make one wise, she took on the fruit and she gave it to her husband. And their eyes were open, and they were conscious that they had no clothing, and they made themselves coats of leaves stitched together. Okay. And there came to them the sound of the Lord God walking in the garden in the evening wind. And the man and his wife went to the secret place among the trees of the garden, away from the eyes of the Lord God. And the voice of the Lord God came to the man, saying, Where are you? Okay. Wait, so God's not omnipotent? Wait, what the fuck? Okay, so why would God ask where you are? God is not omnipotent then. Like, omnipotent means he knows everything, he sees everything. Right? Wait. Omnipotent means having great power is having unlimited power, and having great power is. Yeah, but he's not omnipotent, he doesn't know anything, because he has to ask a question. He asks the question, so he doesn't know everything at any time. So God is not omnipotent, I think, from what I see in the lore. Okay, let's keep going. Keep reading. I might read a bit more. I'm at the 12 minutes, I might read a bit more. But in 2 minutes I want to finish at least the third part. And he said, Hearing your voice in the garden, I was full of fear because I was without clothing, and I kept myself from your eyes. And he said, Who gave you the knowledge that you were without clothing? Have you taken of the fruit of the tree, which I said you were not to take? And the man said, The one whom you gave to be, she gave me the fruit of the tree, I took it. And the Lord said to the woman, What have you done? And the woman said, I was tricked by the deceit of the snake, and I took it. And the Lord said to the snake, Because you have done this, you are cursed more than all cattle and every beast of the field. You go flat on the earth, and thus will be your food all the days of your life. Oh wait, so snakes weren't like on the earth? Like what snakes? Do these snakes have wings then? Jesus Christ, okay. And he said, Hearing your voice in the garden, I was full of fear. No, I remember that. And there will be a war between you and the woman, and between your seed and her seed. By him will your head be crushed, and by his will be wounded. So he said, Great will be your pain in childbirth, and sorrow will your children come to birth. Still, your desire will be for your husband, but he will be your master. Okay. And to Adam he said, Because you gave ear to the voice of your wife and took the fruit of the tree which I said you are not to take, there is cursed on your account. In pain you will get your food from it all your life. Thorns and waste plants will come up, and the plants of the field will be your food. With the hard work of your hands you get your bread. You go back to the earth from which you were taken, for dust you are, and to dust you go back. Top 10 coolest moments, bro. And the man gave his wife the name of Eve because she was the mother of all who live. And the Lord God made for Adam and for his wife coats of skins for their clothing. And the Lord said, Now the man has become like one of us, having knowledge of good and evil. And now if he puts out his hand to take the fruit of the tree of life, he will go on living forever. So God sent him out of the Garden of Eden to be a worker on the earth from which he has taken. So he sent the man out and tie up there. And at the east of the Garden of Eden, he put winged ones and a flaming sword, turning every way to keep the way to the tree of life. Yo. Okay, this is important. 4.1. I'll read this tomorrow or the other day. I don't know. Okay. How much time do I have? 4 minutes. Low key, guys. I think I'll read a bit more. I'm kind of interested in the shit. I'll wait for like 2 more minutes or something. And the man had connections with Eve, his wife, and she became with shouting gave birth to Cain, and said, "I have got a man from the Lord." Then again she became with child and gave birth to Eo, his brother, and was a keeper of sheep, but Cain was a farmer, Cain was a farmer. And after a time, Cain gave to the Lord an offering of the fruits of the earth, and Abel gave an offering of the young lambs of his flock, and of their fat. And the God was pleased with Abel's offering, but in Cain his offering he had no pleasure, and Cain was angry, and his face became sad. And the Lord said, "Cain, why are you angry, and why is your face sad? If you do well, will you not have honor? And if you do wrong, sin is wandering to the door deserving to have you, but do not let it in be your master." And Cain said to his brother, "Let's go to the field." And when they were in the field, Cain made an attack on his brother. Abel put him to death. Oh, PvP, bro. Bro forgot to turn PvP off. Cain and Jesus Christ. And the Lord said to Cain, "Where is your brother Abel?" And he said, "I have no idea. Am I my brother's keeper?" And he said, "What have you done? The voice of your brother's blood is crying to me from the earth." Wait, how long do I have, man? I don't want to be too long. It's crying at me from the earth. And now you are cursed from the earth, whose mouth is open to your brother's blood in your hand. No longer will the earth give you her fruit. As the reward of your work, you will be a wanderer in a flight over the earth. And Cain said, "My punishment is greater than my strength. You have sent me out this day from the face of the earth, and from before your face I will be a wanderer in a fight over the earth, and whoever sees me he will put me to death." And the Lord said, "Truly, if Cain is put to death, 7 lives will be taken from his." And the Lord put a mark on Cain, so that no one might put him to death. And Cain went away from before the face of the Lord, and made his living place in the Lord of Nod, land of Nod on the east of Eden. And Cain had a connection with his wife, and she became with what? Wait, where is what? What the fuck? Who is the? Am I tripping? Okay, I stopped reading now, but like 417. Okay, okay, 417. Okay, so I'll give a quick summary. This is interesting. So we had the snake, we had the Eden, we had Adam and Eve, man and woman. So, yep, they were doing whatever, like wanking each other, whatever in the Eden. Then the snake deceived. I heard the snake is the devil though, so I didn't saw this being the devil, so I'm confused. I'll have to look into what exactly the devil is. I know what devil is. He's like a fallen angel or whatever, but so the snake also has conscience. The snake grieved the people. The people ate the fruit. They became conscious, knowing what's up. God forbid them from Eden. He put the flaming swords in people and shit, which is, by the way, there's some ACPs from the ACP Foundation fandom, like the Guardian and Cain and what's the other guy's name? Abel and whatnot. And yeah, they're inspired from there, from the Bible. I knew that, but now I know a bit more about it. That's pretty cool. So anyways, the snake did grieve them, then God fucked the snake over, and now he has to be on the ground, which means that canonically the snake could have been with wings, or maybe with legs, and hands and shit, which is pretty scary to think about. Then you have the fucking other animal. No, you have other animals, and God cursed the earth, cursed the humans. Eve is gonna be having pain during birth, which means that she wasn't gonna be having pain during birth if she did not got deceived. And Adam is gonna have to work harder for his food and he's gonna have to get exposed with pain apparently. Also, we learned that God might not be omnipotent because he asked questions like, "Where is you, Adam? Where are you?" But it could be that he asked it to scare Adam or something, to show who is the boss around, to show him that he's the authority. Maybe. So maybe he's omnipotent, but from now I'm more to say that he might not be fully aware of every little detail around the world, even though he created all the stuff. I'm not sure. I'll have to look into that. And then they had children, Abel and Cain, and I think Cain killed Abel because Abel gave offering of food, like a livestock, while Cain gave offering of fruit, and God liked the livestock more. But like, why would God care? Like, what was the point? No offense here, but God might have a big ego. I don't really understand why he has to give a shit if it's like an animal or not. Why would he want an offering in the first place? That's a mystery to me. I don't know why. Honestly, God might have created the whole world because he was just fucking bored. But he might not have a concept of being bored because he created everything. There was not even light, so he was blind basically at the start. So I don't know if God has a big ego, or if there's someone before God who told him that he needs to do that to his people. I don't know, but if God has always been a constant, and he created the whole world for 6 days, why would he want an offering? He can make whatever he wants whenever he wants. He can make a second third earth, fourth earth, and shit. Another question is that, is God really fast? I mean, if he really tried, did he really try while creating the earth? Could he have made it faster and better? Could he have made it in 5 days? Or is the maximum of his power 6 days? Another question would be, if humans right now ever become as powerful as to be able to terraform a whole planet and create a whole planet or something somehow in less than 6 days, would it mean that humans would be gods? I mean, if you think about it, bioengineering and just like that in the big faraway future, if humans or aliens or not aliens, if humans start to be able to terraform planets with just the fucking snap of the finger and to create different life and stuff, wouldn't at that point be considered that humans have become gods? That's a thinker. A thinker. Okay, I was at 417. Let's create a thumbnail. Copy. Fucking lovely. Guys, guys, yeah. I could probably read the Bible in without tempo. I could probably read the Bible in a week. If I really give a shit. But I will be reading it. When you read it out loud, it takes some time, and I have to comment on it. So this shit is gonna take years. Probably no one's gonna see it, but who gives a shit? Okay, so this is like 417. At 417, make this a bit bigger. Yes. Can't be ours, just put the wee thingy right here and do a 2 second episode. And we'll do some other thingy. Top 10 coldest moments. Okay, let's go here. It's freeze emoji. Copy. Just paint right here. Paste. Okay, I might remove those things. Should I? I probably could, yeah. That's fucking mental though. I'm saying that shit. Fucking. This is now bone of my bone and flesh of my flesh. Let her name be woman because he's taken out of man. Fucking chorus, bro. This is some Andrew Tate quote type shit. And final comments. There is, I know for a fact, there is some incest in fucking the Bible. So, the part where fucking Abel made a city with his wife, which his wife has to be Eve because there's no other woman. I'll have to look into that as well. Sure, I'll be the thumbnail. Alright, thank you so much for watching. Don't remember to like, comment, and subscribe. I'll see you. Fucking hell. Thank you for 1 subscriber, and I'll see you guys next. Fuck. That's just cringe. I'll see you guys next time.